Hello friends, in this video I'm going to be needing, we'll need a lycra material. This is a lycra fabric, it's stretchy. Okay, we'll need our scissors, a needle and our thread. A needle and our thread, that's a matching thread. Okay, we need a needle. Then we'll be needing our tailor's chalk. So now we're going to be cutting out our fabric. We'll be needing 3 pieces of fabric. Alright, the first one, which is the body of the turban wrap, this is it. We're going to fold it into 2. This is the fabric in fold. We fold it this way. So after folding, we'll start our measurement. Now the measurement we'll be using, look at this diagram. This is our fabric in fold. This is a folded part, just like we have it here. So we'll be needing our length 13 inches. That's the length of our cap. Then 10 inches for our head circumference. The reason why our head circumference is shorter is because it's a stretchy material. My head measurement is 22 inches, so in fold I divide it by 2, makes it 11 inches. Okay, so it makes it 11 inches. Then I had seam allowance of about 1 inch. I had seam allowance of about 1. Alright, so I measure my fabric. This is 13 inches by my head circumference, which is 10 inches. So I mark all the way down 10 inches so that it will rhyme. I mark it 10 inches all the way down, 10 inches by 13 inches. So I'm going to be measuring this part. I'll measure about 4 inches here, from here to here, 4 inches, and I mark. Okay, I also measure 1 inch here. It's going to be for an opening. I will show you what we'll be doing with the opening. So from this point to this point, we'll form a curve. Form a curve like this. Okay, then we'll cut our fabric. Cut it out. Make sure your cutting is straight. Cut it out like this. You can use your office pin to put the fabric in place, because it's a stretchy material, you may want to move. Okay, so just cut like this. So this is the 1 inch opening. So when you're done cutting, you cut the other ones be needed. So put this one aside. Put this aside. So now this one will be, I'll show you what we'll be needing this one for, but let's just cut it. The measurement is 4 inches by 5 inches. So in fold, that is 2 inches. In fold, 2 inches. We'll still be trimming this off. It's supposed to be 2 inches. 2 inches by 5 inches. Okay, now so we'll be cutting out another piece. The measurement is 4 inches by 5 inches, but in fold, when you fold into 2 this way, you measure 2 inches by length, 5 inches. So we're putting that aside. So the next one will be for making our bow. Okay, we'll fold our fabric into 2 this way. Then we'll measure 6 inches by 4 inches to form our bow. So we'll keep that aside. So now what we'll be doing is, we'll make our bow first. Let's make our bow. To make our bow, this is the wrong side of the fabric. So to make our bow, we'll turn it this way. Now to make our bow, our fabric in fold. Okay, we'll fold it like this. Then we'll stitch. You can use a needle and thread. or you use a sewing machine, you stitch this way, stitch this way, and leave an opening for us to turn it in. So we stitch like this, we stitch like this, stitch this way halfway or somewhere here, just leave an opening here so that we can turn our fabric back in. So I'm going to be sewing that now, and I'll show you what next to do. Alright, so now I'm done sewing. I actually use needle and thread. I seal this way like this, seal like this, so I have an opening here to turn my bow or my fabric in. At the right side will come out. So I do this, I adjust well, like forming a rectangle. So this is the opening. Just look for a way of pushing it in. You can actually sew if you want to. So now with our needle and thread, we're forming our bow. This is the middle. This is the middle. This is 5.5 inches now. So this is the middle of our bow, somewhere here. Somewhere here is the middle. So we are going to be forming gathers. We're forming gathers like this from the middle, like this. So form gathers like this. So this is our bow. Form gathers like this. Now tack. So this is how to form our bow. We're still going to be covering this middle part, this part showing. We'll still cover it with fabric. So I'll show us how to go about that. So let's keep this aside. So now the next thing we'll be doing is, this is the body of our turban. We are going to be sewing it this way. You can actually use a machine or needle and thread. You sew it this way. You sew it here. From here you sew it like this. You sew it to this point. Remember we measured about 1 inch the other time. So this is 1 inch. We're going to sew it to this point and leave that opening. I'll show you what we'll be doing with the opening. So I'm going to be sewing this now. You can actually use needle and thread if you're good in sewing with needle and thread and make it neat. So just sew this way. Then for this one, for this piece, alright, so for this piece, just like I mentioned earlier, you're going to be measuring. You measure 2 inches by 4 inches or 1.5 inches. I'm actually reducing it to 1.5 inches in fold. That's 1.5 inches by 5 inches. So I'm going to be sewing this way, and I'll turn it in. So I'm done sewing, so I'm going to be turning the fabric in like this. Turn it in like this. So the stitch part is facing this way. So now I'm going to be picking my turban body. So now this is going to be the front part. So what we'll do is we're going to be pleating. We're forming pleats here. Fold the edges in first. Okay. Then we'll start pleating. Or we form gathers. I will pleat like this. So as you are pleating, you'll be stitching. You stitch like this. So this is the way turban is. This is the sewn part. So it's either you form gathers with your needle and thread. You form gather stitches, or you pleat. So yeah, actually squashing this. Okay, let's say this is it. You form gathers like this. form gathers. This is the open the other time. So whatever you're doing, that you're forming gathers or you're pleating, you gather all this and you're going to be inserting your bow here. So I'm going to be forming gathers now. This is gather stitches for this one. You fold this in, then you stitch. Like this, like this. You form gather stitch all the way down. Form gather stitch like this all the way down. So now I continue to sew gathers. Look at the open part. That's where we sew the other time. Where we sew the other time. This is the folded part. This is where we sew the other time. So I'm forming gathers. I just put the edge in first, then I sew gathers and pull like this till I get to this point where the opening is. So this is where the opening is, where we are going to be putting our bow and our tab to cover this sewn part, the gathers part. So I tack and I put my bow. So I put my bow. This is my bow here. So this is my small piece I'm going to use to cover this part. So I put one edge in like this. I pull at the other end. I use it to cover the middle part of the bow like this. So I'm going to sew this together with the inside. Sew the two edges of the piece together like this. I'm going to sew it like this together. So I'm through sewing and I tack. So I can just trim off any excess so that it won't make the turban heavy or there won't be any swollen parts. So I'm done tacking and I trim off the excess. I trim off this excess. Okay, so now I can just adjust like this, and we have a turban hat, head wrap rather. This is it. So now this is a head wrap. This is how it looks like.